Hey, this is Felicia. I am here to show you how to start a new project in the OpenOakland backend. OpenOakland is a website based on WordPress, so this is what the backend looks like. It's called the dashboard. And here is a brand new project. Let me actually just go ahead and, you know what, I'm actually just going to, yeah, I was doing a test run, so let me do another one. Okay, now everything's blank, and oh, let me get rid of that error message. Not helpful right now. Oh, and by the way, to get to this page in the dashboard, go to Projects, click that, and then you'll see these options, and then you click Add New. And actually, why don't we go into distraction-free mode just for a minute. It's kind of, in case you didn't know that it was there, that's kind of nice. Everything else melts away except title and the actual descriptive text. And then it comes back when you move over where those things would have been. So you have to be careful about that. I actually want to stay there for a while. Yeah. Okay. It's a little stubborn. And I'm also going to increase my browser size. Sorry about this. Cool. And of course, I have to do that again. Okay, great. Actually, let's capitalize. Oops. All about my project. And obviously, this could be, you know, paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs about all the stuff you're going to do and accomplish, and the problems you're addressing. Just think of what somebody new to the site might want to know about your project, or somebody who hasn't heard of your project would want to know about it. And another thing is this a good URL? That would be okay. Usually you do get something that is quite reasonable, but if it's a really, really long name for your project, then you might want to edit this, and you can do that by clicking that, and then you can make that anything you want. So I'm just going to go with that, but just realize that you can make the URL for your project page anything you want after the project slash there. That's kind of built in. All right, we actually, I'm going to go out of distraction mode because we need to add some custom fields that I've created. Okay, there's 3. Project lead, that's a name. I wish I had called it project lead name, but unfortunately it would cause more problems to fix that right now. So anyway, that's the name of a person. By default, it's our project director. Email, same thing, by default, email of the project director. And I mean project director in general for all the projects. So for your particular project, it should be whoever's the project lead, that person's email. You want to select an image from the media library, and you can always upload it on the spot if it's not already in the library. And that would be that will show on the page that is dedicated for your project. And this is where your project's website goes, if indeed you have one. Now this is for the excerpt, and this is actually what is going to show up on the list of projects on the page that is called Projects. So that's the home for all the projects, and it lists them, and basically it's a big picture with a little bit of information, the title of your project, and then this excerpt. There's only 2 lines available, so you want to be brief, and if you don't provide an excerpt, then the first few words of your description, which is up here, would be shown. Okay, now we just have to deal with a few things on the right-hand side. Ignore this first box because, oh, that reminds me, we can save the work we've done already and go do something else. Okay, I don't know why that's so slow. Well, okay. Okay, fine. That took longer than it should have. Sorry. All right, then we add some skills. Let's say we need copywriting. We don't need any of those. Maybe videography. If you see a skill, sorry, if you don't see a skill that you would like to associate with this project, you can always click this and add something. Okay, and I'm just going to ignore that. And that's what you would click to add the new skill. You would also designate an existing skill as the parent of that skill, if that makes sense. I mean, here's a little hierarchy here that you can see. Under web programming, you could have a lot of things, one of which is backend. Under that, you could have many things, one of which is Rails. I basically put that there for the sake of illustration. Okay, stages. This is a little bit different. You actually, show there's 3 of them. So we're beginning, so let's add discovery. The next stage is design. The 3rd stage is development. And the 5th stage is either deployed or, unfortunately, deployment. I'm going to have to remove that because we really only want 4, and obviously these 2 are pretty much the same. Okay, so I'll choose discovery. Same thing with statuses. You're either active or you're inactive. And then impacts is like skills. You choose as many as you like. Although you should choose at least 1. Just pretend it's for education. And don't worry about the featured image. That isn't actually programmed to show up anyway at this point. Although that could always change in the future. All right, that's really all you need to do. You can save your draft if you want to continue working on it and you're not ready for it to appear on the projects page, or you can push publish, which I'm not going to do because I don't want that on our live site, and that will put it on the projects page. Okay, that's really it. Okay, pretty simple. Thanks.